I mean, what do you say, everybody? What do you absolutely say? I don't think there's anything to say. The only thing I want to hear is that he's fired. That's all I want to hear. I want to hear these words. Here we are again, Titans fans, back in the pit of despair. Let's talk about it. Be therapeutic. I'll see you here in just a second. I can't even find the intro to click on. I'm so done. Here we go. I'll see you guys in a second. Oh, looks like we got some guests at Sports Addict Network. Great follow on Facebook. He's got all the great numbers. And he ain't so bad for a Colts fan. He ain't so bad. He ain't so bad. Made me do my De Niro. He ain't so bad. He ain't so bad. Hey, Mr. First Time Conservative Patriot is here. He is a wildly crazy Broncos fan, and I love him for it. Glad to see you guys here with you. Welcome to Fanboys Unleashed, your one-stop shop for all things NFL talk, with a little emphasis on the Titans, obviously, because I'm a sick man, a very sick puppy. What can I say? You know, this is just one of these years. Oh, my gosh. Sorry, I just saw Travis Kelce get flipped. Was it Kelce? Yeah, it was. Oh, it's right on his head. Goodness gracious. Sorry, I'm watching the Sunday night football game. Kelce just got eggplanted. Oh, man. Anyway, the Broncos game was terrible to stay up all night for. Yeah, buddy. But you won it. It was ugly, but you won it. That's all that matters is the W at the end of the day. That's all that matters. We got to dispel this thing because especially with how this league's looking, the players are all in a bad vibe. Just for, I think the college game has really hurt a lot of players coming out. Yeah, it is. I mean, that's all you can do. Hey, I try to be funny too, but I promise you. Welcome to the Alcoholics Anonymous. How may I help you? Hello, my name is Fred. Hope you're doing well, Alan. Sorry about your Cowboys. Sorry about Oklahoma. Ooh. But anyway, I come here to say this. What are we waiting for with Brian Callahan here? What are we waiting for? So I don't get it. Why we have to sit here and wait for him to be fired? Like what possibly is the answer? And it brings me to my first point. Okay, it brings me to my first point. It is not hasty to make the coaching change. Okay, now I know Amy, the ownership group, and everybody like that, from Amy to Kenneth to Xavier, everybody in the Adams family ownership group. Let me tell you something. It is not hasty to make this move at quarterback. Okay, it's just not. Okay, the guy is a proven loser. And I hate being so mean and direct to the point, but I don't know how else to say it. Brian Callahan is not a good head coach in the NFL Football League. I gave him the time of day last year because he was a rookie head coach and he had Will Levis at quarterback. He's not doing any favors for Cam Ward right now. And he has the audacity to get in there in front of a press conference today. And he says, Cam Ward's got to be part of that getting better too. But the team wasn't ready today, not by a long shot. I'm not saying they're all world beaters or anything. They can certainly look a hell of a lot better than they have been looking. I'll tell you that right now. It is not hasty to fire Brian Callahan. If anybody from the ownership group hears me, it is not hasty to fire Brian Callahan. Fire him today. I don't care what you do. Fire him today. Titan stink. Told you Packers wouldn't cover. Well, but you won, didn't you? Didn't you win? I really have been up. I've been in the pit of despair, buddy. Bodkin Show is a great follow if you like UFC, if you like football, if you like just laughing and having a good time. Check out the Bodkin Show. Titans suck. Yes, the Giants fan now says Titans suck. It's good to know. This is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we are. Great setup, by the way, Sam. Looks great. Oh, thank you. I work hard on it. I work hard to it. My empire of dirt, as I like to call it right now. Alan on the watch. What? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by Alan on the watch. The offense was abysmal. We needed to wait the fight over. It's great. Yeah, the Broncos had a rough time. You go over to England. People tend to forget this, but people go over to England. They have a hard time moving the football and doing things. It's just how it is. I'm a loss for words, good and bad. I get you, CJ. Amen, brother. Callahan is going to be the scapegoat at the end of this season when everybody is at fault. Well, everyone is at fault, bud, but it all starts with coaching. He's the one common denominator between both of these teams. So he's not a scapegoat. What are you, Jennifer Love Hewitt? What are you waiting for? What are you talking about, bro? You've got me so confused. Clappy hands. Thank you. Clappy hands. I like clappy hands. Leave him in Vegas with the rest of the world's problems. Oh, Giants. Oh, everybody's getting started. Hello, Cartman Authority. I hope you're doing well this evening. Suicide watch. Yeah, no joke. No, this is normal. Yeah, the dog in the fire room. This is fine. Callahan is scapegoat. He's the reason. Yeah, totally. He's the reason. There's no scapegoat here. He's the reason. Okay. I'm tired of pretending like he's not the reason. I know what you did last summer. What are you waiting for? I haven't seen that movie in forever. Hello, beautiful bearded bastards. Is Kansas City gonna pull this game out? You think? You feeling good about it? Feeling good about it? But anyway, that was my first point. It is not a hasty decision. He has proven he cannot be a head coach in this league. It is time to move on. The other point I wanted to make is that Cam Ward, that's he, capital H-E, and others are still rookies. They're still going to learn this game. They're going to have bad games. We've already seen us leading the drop passes category, mainly because two of your starting wide receivers have an R next to their names. Their quarterback has an R next to their names. They're all going to learn together. That's just how it is. And while I get people's concerns about Ward, he thought everything would look kind of better or whatnot, I think that's mostly on the coach here. I don't think Cam Ward deserves just squarely the blame. Did he play well today? No, he sure didn't. But I'm willing to see some leeway here because rookies are rookies. They all have trouble for the most part. I want the Titans to win. Let's see. Bearded Bastard says he's feeling good about his Chiefs only up 3 with 28 seconds left in the half. Good for you, buddy. I wanted the Titans to win so bad it pissed the Raiders fans. Yeah, sorry, bud. Couldn't do that for you. I don't think we're going to win another game. That's how bad they played today. I don't think they're going to win another game. Callahan and Evers joined each other in Maui. Cancun, Maui, just the hell away from any of our teams, Alan. Sorry, scapegoat was one. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I get what you were trying to say there. But judge not the scapegoat. He's awful. What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. Therefore, leave the whole coaching staff in Vegas. Hey, I like that. No, I would like to take Bones with me, my special teams coordinator. At least better than Tua call. Yeah, dude. Tua with a CTE moment or something. They weren't going to handle that in the locker room, were they? He's just, boy, the whole team just got ransacked. Absolutely ransacked. Tua getting on top of his press conference, talking about guys not showing up to meetings and everything. Oh, my goodness. Rough. That is rough. Shoo, man. And you need someone to coach him that's competent. How good did Callahan look when Burrow, Higgins, and Chase, you could call those plays? Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, fair point. It's just, I just don't understand. I don't understand why we're waiting. Maybe there's something I don't see here. Maybe people think nothing much will change or whatever. I just think you need to send the message at this point. Dump him. Do it after the Patriots game if it makes you feel better. But he's got to go. He's got to go because Vrabel is going to put a belt to your ass. Just an absolute belt. I think the Titans may pull off a few upsets. I have no clue if they're able to upset. I'll tell you why the Cardinals shot themselves in the foot over and over. That's how they did it. That's how they did it. Some late game heroics too, but mostly because the Cardinals couldn't get out of their own way. Oh, Lord. What's next? What's the other point I have? What needs to be fixed first? Off season, whatever. What needs to be fixed first is Cam Ward needs weapons. O-line is a very easy answer, but I don't think fixing the O-line is going to be easy. at all. I don't think there's offensive linemen out there that are coming in from college to fix anything. The college game has been so crazy for transitioning into the NFL that I don't know if you can easily be like, well, if I spend this many first round draft picks on an O line, everything will be fine. I mean, Skronsky is our best offensive lineman by far, and it took him 3 years to peak. And that is a continuing story all throughout the NFL. There's tons of articles about it. Offensive linemen coming out of the NFL, especially in the first round, not exactly the guys you need them to be right off the bat. That's what stinks if you look at this whole thing. Look at Shoddy this year in comparison. Dak is having a career year under this year, but they can't keep giving Eberflus a pass. Yeah, it's rough stuff. Titans are upsetting anyone from here out. No, they're not. They're upsetting their fans. That's all they're upsetting. I feel like the front office is going to use the Cardinals game to save his job. I hate it for you. No, they're not good, buddy. He's gone. He's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. The whole coaching staff knows he's gone. There's already whispers. He's gone. I wouldn't worry about it. The thing is, we don't know when he's going to be gone. If they feel like it needs to be, like if they've already said this year is going to be what this year is going to be, then are they just going to wait till the end of the year kind of thing? Yep, he needs weapons. Hard to grade a QB, has nothing to work with. Should have traded back, like you said. Yeah, I did say trade back. But I don't know. Like, if you think Cam Ward's the guy and the next year things start to look better and whatnot, was I right? You know, it just depends if you feel that Cam Ward is the guy, you know. Will Campbell, New England's stud, though, one of the few playing at a high level. Yeah, that's true. He is one of the few playing at the high level. But I wouldn't say Alt is playing at a high level for the Chargers. He's okay so far, but I wouldn't say he's playing at a high level. It's just trying to find offensive linemen now. These college teams and their offensive systems have just – and it's the same for wide receivers if you look around the league. They are having so much trouble adapting. It's so crazy. This time rebuilding is going to suck, but it will pay off a few years to make the right moves. I agree. Conservative Patriot. It's just, boy, it's hard to go through this. You know, my gusto hasn't changed. I'll be at the stadium next week. I might be one of the only few 18 Titans fans there, but I'm going to be there. Probably with a sign that the old man, the grandpa from Holes, that says, "I'm tired, Grandpa," and it says, "Well, that's too damn bad, isn't it, boy?" So, but you know, Booker is hurt right now, but he's been okay. Gutton has gotten better in year 2. Oh, well, that's good to know. What more do we have to lose at quarterback? I don't know, bud. I don't know. I just kind of feel like whatever step you make next year, whatever. And by the way, they're totally dumping people. They're going to trade a bunch of people. And they're going to get out of some contracts next year, and it's going to help your cap space. We already have projected to have one of the highest cap spaces in all of football. We might be numero uno for all I know. And once that happens, I feel like you can really start to do some damage there. I don't know if that's in free agency. I don't know if there's just somebody that's going to come loose that you feel really good about. I don't know, but you have to try to make this team better some way, somehow. And that means overpaying for people too. How is this rebuild after spending the most of free agency? I got to admit that Rand let down Callahan, but he's not the guy either. Yeah, no, look, Rand screwed a lot of things up, and we're paying the price for that. We paid the price for J-Rob. I think we are still paying the price for J-Rob at this point. We have zero good depth on this team because of J-Rob. And Rand Carthon is a used car salesman who spent all this money on guys like Calvin Ridley. And it's just, we have nothing to show for it. And, you know, it's just what it is. This is the rebuild. And they're going to move on. Why wait to move on Callahan if they plan on moving on from him? Cut the Band-Aid and see if there's a coach on staff with potential. Why wait? They know it's going to do anything this year. Well, they already came out and said at the beginning of this year, Bergonzi and Brinker, that they need a lot of patience and that they know that their roster is not good. It was a rare, honest moment that we haven't had from the last 2 regimes where somebody actually was honest with us. So maybe they just feel like, hey, this year is what it is, and we just stay the course. Talk about speed fact. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Nobody wants to hear it, but I'm trying. That's just how it goes sometimes, unfortunately. What else we got here? When do you think the coach is going to be fired? When do you think he'll be fired? Please say tomorrow. I think he's going to get fired right before the bye week, personally. That's me. So you give your interim a whole week to, figure out how he's going to get to. God, these Baker Mayfield highlights are just so fun to watch. I tell you what a baller. What a baller. Alan says Vrabel about to go full Rico Dottle and Tennessee next. Oh yeah, dude, he is going to. We are going to. We aren't going to be able to sit down for a week when he's done with us. I'll tell you that right now. Having the constant noise about firing your head coach causes more drama. I believe in the locker room. And I don't agree with that. I just fire would be done with it. Rico's revenge. Yeah. J. Robin ran F'd a team that could have been competitive in the AFC South. They could have. It's just what it is. And the Patriots throw up the score next week that he needs to go soon after. I sure hope so, Alan. Whatever it takes to convince them that he needs to go. And maybe I'm missing something. Look, I'm not the brightest crayon in the box. I love football. I love this team. I love, the players and everything like that. Baker is a dog. But I just don't understand why he's not being fired yet. That's what I'm trying to understand. Sorry, I'm trying to understand the whole situation types because I'm solely following a different. Oh, you're totally fine. Basically, we've been lied to by multiple regimes. We are on the third one, and them's the berries. And this one was actually honest with us, and people are mad because that's just how it is. More injuries in the West. Oh boy, great. Thank you, Jay. Baker bakes. He does indeed bake. He bakes hard. You aren't missing anything. Boy. It's just what it is. Browns are punching the air about Baker. Honestly, he changed his game, though. When you go back and look, he changed his footwork, how he threw the ball. He changed everything in year 5, which is totally unheard of, by the way, for a quarterback to totally change how he does things. You're seeing it with Sam Darnold and the Seahawks, too. Change the way they play the game. He looks totally different from fundamentals to everything since he was with the Jets. Baker looks totally different from how he was in Cleveland here. So while people are like dissing Cleveland, and I get it, they deserve some razzing for sure. It's just he changed how he played the game. Browns, Panthers, Rams, yeah, like he changed it. Your Titans has a spot on as a Colts fan. Thanks. Somebody has to be honest here. So far I just get a bunch of like videos of angry Titans fans going, why is this happening? Why is this happening? I'll tell you why it's happened. Because you're rebuilding. That's why it's happening. Seeing the Chiefs lose brings me joy and happiness to my soul. This feeds the NFL community. Oh boy. Vrabel is a perfect example of coaching matters. Relatively same team from last year, but with a whole winning mindset in Tennessee. Absolutely. And he also got told, we have to be honest here, he got told that Josh McDaniels was going to be his offensive coordinator. It's really funny. It's really funny to me. Josh McDaniels, man, he's just a hell of an offensive coordinator, but he won't go away. He has Drake May looking like shades of a brilliant quarterback, not named Tom. Finally seeing OU Baker in Tampa. Well, that's what you got to get, I guess. Rip, rest in peace, baby. Rest in peace. Who we ripping? The Chiefs fans? The happy Broncos fan? Oh Lord. There's a lot of things going around the league right now. Offensive line plays down big. Wide receiver play is down big. Not just in my team, but around the league. You don't even need to have a great offensive line, but a decent offensive line is making waves in this league. That's how much it's changed. It's changed so much. And it's going to make drafting guys a lot harder in this league in key positions all around. And Boy, you better hope you draft well. You better hope that these guys like show up when you need them to show up. Chiefs are winning. Very sad. These things happen. Not by much, though. Chiefs get Rice back next week. Upgrade, he says. You better hope so. You better hope it goes smoothly. Because that's what the Chiefs need more than anything. More than anything. Moving off of Vrabel was the right decision. He could still be a top. And yeah, that you know what? That's a fair point. I do say he had some baggage here. I really wish we hadn't fired him, but it's just where we are. You messed up there. You swung and missed with this coach, so you got to swing him again. Life has to keep going. You got to keep trying. So Dan Campbell's another good example for what he's done in Detroit. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. Chiefs are winning. Very glad. Very glad. Golf clap. The Chiefs are an interesting team, man. They're a little hard to peg. It's a freaking mess. I just keep checking my phone, hoping that I see that plane left Brian Callahan behind in Las Vegas. That's what I would love more than anything. Oh, boy. Let's see. I hope the Broncos can start having constant offense to start the game. And I don't know how much of the current. I honestly think Bo Nix is going through a little bit of a slump here. He's the reads are a lot harder, but that's a given, right? You get a guy on film, it gets harder. That's just how it is. It's not like he's like slumping, but he's got to go through these times. I guarantee you Daniels is going to have a harder time this year. In fact, he already is. And not just because of the injury. Guys, once they get film on you and they spend a whole offseason looking at you, find the problems, find what you like to do, and try to take it away. That's why the number one thing, like besides availability of a player, is adaptability of a player. It's a thing that sounds simple to do, but it's not. You got to change some things. You got to keep it fresh. So. How it goes. Kim, how are you, Kim? Are you doing well? Hope you are. There's something rotten in KC and Philly. Can't put my finger up. Yeah, no, I think Kansas City's kind of overplayed their hand at the moment. Maybe Bearded Bastards is right, and they get Rashid Rice back, and everything changes. But you're really counting on that to work, and the Eagles feel like a powder keg. If anything is still showed that the Jets are awful in every fact, geez, that whole thing, like their yardage and production, good God almighty, that was horrible. Sean Payton should be able to fix those problems. He should be able to, but, slumps are slumps. So maybe Bo Nix will get better and shake it off as they go down the line here. I have no problem with Bo Nix. I think he'll be just fine. Doesn't mean he won't face a bit of a decline in his second year. Happens to a lot of people. Broncos defense saved them the day in London. Yeah, they did. They about killed Justin Fields out there. Good God almighty. Bills, Bucks, Colts in that order. Best teams in the league. Yes, I really want to put the Bucks before the Bills, though. But I won't. but I want to. I want to in my heart. Agreed. Yeah, it's just how it is. I'm not worried about Knicks at all. It's just people have slumps. It's just how it is. Eagles look lost at times. They rely more on one specific play to stay relevant. I tell you what, they look bad. 9 sacks is incredible. Incredible. I feel bad as a Titans fan, but the Jets, lifeless. Absolutely lifeless. We were lifeless today on offense, but we had a defense. Maybe that's what they need to do is fire Brian Callahan and put Denard Wilson in charge. Give him a shot at the head coaching position. Why not? Oh, I see Dan Campbell on TV. I wonder if he's going to do another murder metaphor to describe winning. Oh, man. Negative ship passing yards for the goddamn Jets. Wow. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. I honestly feel bad. I feel bad for them. That's so bad. Oh, it's so bad today, Jay. It was so bad today. I couldn't even describe to you how bad it is. And then, by the way, I don't know if I could bring this up and slam it home as hard as I can. But Callahan gets in front of there, and he says, "I was very discouraged by the offense's play today." And I think I said, like, well, I'm discouraged that you're still the head coach of this team. But then he said, like, and that starts with Cam and everything. Dude, this is your offense. This team is not prepared to play because of you. Gee whiz. Probably the Jets at this point, but I don't know. I don't know. They are just pitiful. They're just pitiful. But like Callahan gets in front of there. Are we going to start becoming Shanahan-esque here and say my system should work? It's you guys that can't run it. Just mind-boggling how he gets up there and says something like that. Like it's zero awareness. Yeah, no accountability. That's a good word to put it. Yeah, just none. And I don't understand why we have to keep like doing it. Nice Big Daddy reference. Adam Sandler is hilarious. That's right. He is. He's very funny. Oh. Even the body language of the Chiefs looks off. It's so crazy to see something like that happen. Just nuts. But yeah, I just have such a hard time. It's such a hard time dealing with this head coach. It just bothers me. Never hate watch the Titans game mid-game thinking I actually feel bad for Sam. No enjoyment from the Titans struggles. Oh, but you don't have to worry about anything like that. Look, they put themselves here. They did this to themselves, But like I said, you just got to keep swinging, World keeps turning, seasons go by. And I'm fully confident that they are going to fire Brian Kelly. I think they knew they were going to fire him after the Indianapolis game. That's when the story started coming out that the Titan staff is worried about their futures and jobs. I knew that he was going to get fired. The question is, when are they going to do it? When are they going to do it? I would do it now. Just now. Even if I had to send a message to the whole team that, hey, the head coach stinks, so he's got to go because you guys played the most uninspired football I have ever seen in my life. But, this is just one of those seasons where you want to go and look back years from now and say, oh, I remember that season. It was so terrible. You can't have a leader, coach of a team of men and can't hold himself. I agree. You got to say, yeah, you know what? I botched it. Catch the ball, Pachinko. Yeah. Certainly would be nice, wouldn't it? Certainly would be nice. Oh, Lord. Oh. So, keep dropping the ball, Chiefs. Now, that's not very sportsmanlike. Anyway, thank you all for putting up with my crazy ranting and whatnot. It's just where we are and everything. I get to go on TikTok Live where I'm sure a whole host of trolls will be waiting for me. It's been fun. Are you guys gonna fight in chat? That'd be cool. That'd be really stoic. Anyway, the game recap was really bad. The team is not very good on offense. They could barely do anything. So taunting penalty from the Chiefs. Wow. I had to check out my favorite Titans fan. I'm making it, bud. I'm making it as slowly as I can. Not calling a timeout in 3 straight runs to get a delay of game and give us a short field with the Titans had all the momentum. Yeah. Oh, I know, bud. And that was it for me. That was the point. I think I texted you or called you, and I said that was it. That's when I knew I was done. I knew I was absolutely done with him after that. And now I've been calling for it ever since week 3. Ever since week 3, I've been calling for it. Hunt will catch it. Oh, goodness. Wow. And he's in just like that. Yeah, I mean that was it. That is just complete ineptitude. Didn't like the joke. I like the joke. I and doing a million things a minute. I'm going down my show timeline and answering chat questions and ADD, just distracted. Mariners lead Blue Jays 2-1 in game one. Woo wee. Yep, touchdown indeed. There we go. Detroit's got to answer. Who do you think needs to win this game more, Chiefs or Detroit? I kind of think the Chiefs need to win it more. Because I think Detroit's going to be fine no matter what. Go Brewers, says Goose. Yeah, you should be feeling pretty good about that. I would. Oh, Lordy. Chiefs, it's not even close. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Lions got to answer. Can't sit back now. Chiefs need it. Yep, definitely need it. To be sure. Got to have it. I got to have it, mama. Oh, you guys are great. I love that you all tuned into this. I appreciate that. I want the Brewers to win it all. I kind of want the Blue Jays to do it. That would be kind of an interesting, nice surprise or whatnot. Dr. Pepper fridge. The only thing that's the best part about my day is my Dr. Pepper fridge. Stocked up with Dr. Pepper. Delicious. Anywho, thank you all for watching. It's very supportive. I appreciate that. If you think I deserve a like or whatever else, go right ahead. I'm usually... Oh, thanks for hosting live. Hey, anytime, bud. I'll do it again. Yeah, let's go Blue Jays. Let's go for it. Reaching for the DP. I know. Delicious. A little taste of heaven. Yeah, no free shout-outs, right? No free shout-outs. Put some bourbon in that Dr. Pepper. No, I'm talking on the internet. The last thing I need is you don't want sad, drunk Titans fan, right? People like goofy Titans fan, but not like sad, drunk Titans fan. It's a little too much. It's a little too much. I like the stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You did good. I think the bottom line, though, I see some Denver fans whining. It's a W, okay? I would kill for a W right now. An absolute W. I don't know what the S means. Are you a snake? Are you a snake goose? Oh, drunk Titans fan is awesome. Oh, dude, we are the drunkest fan base. We need vodka and whiskey for Mr. Versatile. I've got plenty downstairs. I'll tell you that. And I'm going to dip into that probably this week because I'm on vacation this week. Hey, so that's kind of nice. Oh, man. Titans will win one or two more. Whatever works, man. Whatever works. Best Titans fan of all time. Thanks. I appreciate it. I think unfortunately, I think most of the time the nonsensical ones get all the attention. But, it's kind of like when a tornado happens and they always find the lady in the pink muumuu holding her chihuahua that lives in a trailer, That's how I feel when people, pay attention to Titans fans, You are not the drunkest fan base. You've been to Lambeau. Goose, actually, they did a poll on it. We are the drunkest fan base. You might be right underneath. I'd have to go look at it again. I'm happy we won, but the offense needs to be better, though. That I'm not happy about. Yeah, it's been a struggle this year. It's just where it is or whatever. It's true. It's true. First of all, a desert couldn't walk through Broadway in Nashville and stay dry. Let's just be honest here, okay? There's drink specials every single time if you're a Titans fan, a season ticket member. It's easy. It's easy. I know I downed several beers. It's true, though. It's always, this is why people think Southerners are stupid. Because anytime there's a tornado, who do they find? Yeah, it took my house. And she's there with her chihuahua, spitting out chaw with teeth missing and curlers in her hair and a muumuu. And she's just yeah, it took my house, wheels and all. Just sucked it right up there. I'm surprised me and Patty here, my little doggo escaped it, Every time there's a tornado. I go on YouTube and I watch the tornado videos because I'm a sick man. But yeah, on a burner. Yeah, gee whiz, dude. It's just what it is. That's why people think we're all crazy. Who did the Titans say? Oh, buddy, we are getting destroyed by Mike Vrabel and the Patriots next week. Oh God, I'll be there. I'm gonna have a sign with the grandpa from Holes. I'm gonna say, "I'm tired, Grandpa." At the top of my sign, it's gonna say, "It's too damn bad, isn't it, boy?" So that's what I'm going for. That's my reference. I know there'll be like the few millennials that get it. I'm okay with that. Ooh, dangerous pass by Goff. 48-16 pass. You think we can get 16? Oh, I'd be overjoyed. We got 16. That's a small. That might keep Callahan his job. Let's calm it down there, okay? Let's calm it down. I feel like I need the more you know kind of thing with the star flowing in the background. Just, hi, I'm Sam. We're having a good time tonight, but let's not forget, please fire the head coach. So I'm just saying. Kill it. Burn it all to the ground. Kill them all. Wow. Dude, that guy was so wide open. No, don't do this. Don't do that. No. It is what it is, okay? It's where you are. Anyway. I hope you're all having a good evening. I'm going to hop off here, use the restroom, take a shower, and all that fun stuff. Watch the rest of this game. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I will catch you next Friday night for Fanboys Unleashed. I'll see you then.